I come to you now not by chance, but by divine design. This is a sacred moment, and within it, a divine message stirs the deepest parts of your soul. You were meant to hear these words, and they arrive not in haste, but in perfect timing. A truth has been hidden in your heart, and now it awakens. You were meant to cross paths with one soul in particular, but not before understanding something essential. Listen closely, for this is not just comfort. It is a calling. You have wondered about love, why it delays, why it wounds, why it feels distant even when near. But love has never left you. It has only been waiting for you to see it for what it truly is. A mirror, a test, a sacred mirror reflecting your growth. The soul that is meant for you is not lost. They are being prepared just as you are. Do not be discouraged by time. Heaven does not count minutes like you do. While you watch clocks and calendars, the divine measures readiness. That soul you long for will appear not when you plead, but when your spirit stands still in knowing. Love is not late. It is divine in its delay. You were not forgotten. Every tear you cried was caught. Every moment of loneliness was witnessed by realms unseen. We heard the whisper behind your laughter, the ache behind your smile, and we never left. The one meant for you has felt it too in their own way, in their own silence. There is something you must realize before the two of you unite. It is not a lesson of punishment, but of protection. You must remember who you are without the presence of another. You must stand in your fullness, not looking to be completed, but ready to share your completeness. This is the key that unlocks sacred union. Do not look for them in every face. You will only tire yourself. They are not found in the crowd, but in the quiet pull of your soul when it feels like home. You will not need to chase, for love that is destined does not require pursuit. It arrives with certainty and peace. You are not too much, nor are you not enough. You are exactly what is needed for the one who is meant to walk beside you, and they will see it. They will not ask you to shrink, dim, or fold. They will marvel at your fire and sit gently in your stillness. But you must first offer these gifts to yourself. Stop questioning your worth based on someone else's absence. The absence is not rejection, it is redirection. It is divine orchestration. The delays, the endings, the almosts, they were all threads being woven into something eternal. You have not been denied love. You are being aligned with it. Your heart is sacred ground. Do not give it away cheaply. The soul who is meant for you will not fear its depth. They will not run from your truth. They will recognize it, as though remembering a language long forgotten, but always known. And when they do, you will feel the heavens sigh in harmony. Before they arrive, you must clear the space within. The doubts, the old wounds, the bitterness. These must be surrendered. You cannot carry yesterday into the sacred tomorrow. Let go of who hurt you. Forgive not for them, but for your own freedom. Your future deserves an unchained heart. You think you are waiting on love, but in truth, love is waiting on you to remember your light, your calling, your divinity. Love does not come to rescue, it comes to rise with you, but only when you've remembered how to rise alone. This connection, this soul is unlike anything you've known. It will not bring chaos, it will bring clarity. It will not confuse, it will confirm. But your eyes must be open, not from fear or desperation, but from truth. You must be ready to recognize the sacred when it stands before you. You will know them by the peace they bring, not the butterflies of anxiety, but the stillness of soul. They will not complete you, they will reflect the completeness you discovered on your own. You will both be whole, and in that wholeness you will build something eternal. Trust the journey, even when it looks barren. Even deserts bloom in time. The silence is not punishment, it is preparation. Every lonely night has been planting seeds. And when love arrives, it will grow suddenly, abundantly, and with undeniable purpose. Do not compare your path to others. Your story is not meant to match theirs. What is coming for you is tailored by divinity, woven with your soul's unique code. You have not missed your moment. You are in it. Right now, as you listen, the shift has already begun. They are closer than you think. Perhaps not in distance, but in soul. Something has awakened in them too. You are being drawn to one another like tides to moonlight. Not forced, not rushed, just inevitable. Be patient. Be present. Stay open. The signs are not random. We send them daily. In songs, numbers, dreams, faces. The feathers, the flashes of light, the sudden stillness, you have felt them. These are not coincidences. They are messages. Message from angels. We speak to you through the patterns of your world. Hear this again. Message from angels. You were meant for love that aligns with your soul, not love that fractures it. Let go of what felt safe but small. You are being guided into something greater. Trust the ache, for it leads to alignment. Trust the pause, for it leads to purpose. This is your message from angels today. It may feel overwhelming, even impossible, but nothing of truth is ever truly impossible. And this is truth. This is sacred. This is love not of this world, but destined in it. You will know it when it comes. You are not waiting in vain. We are with you now, whispering when you are tired, holding you when you feel unseen. And when the day comes that your soul recognizes its mirror in another, we will be there, smiling, surrounding you in light. For that moment will not be the beginning. It will be the return. You were never alone. This was always the plan. And now you remember. That is the message. That is the miracle. That is the promise. Let it be so. There is more you must know. The moment you began to awaken, the energy between your souls began to shift. Invisible threads started pulling you closer, not through chance but through alignment. What you feel now, that tug at your spirit, is the call of destiny beginning to echo louder. Don't dismiss the tension in your heart. It is a sign. Something is forming in the unseen, and it's getting closer. You've felt the changes. Restlessness, vivid dreams, sudden waves of emotion that seem to come from nowhere. These are not random. These are signs of preparation. The divine is rearranging paths, removing distractions, and softening your heart for what's to come. When the soul that mirrors yours draws near, everything else that was temporary begins to fall away. This person is not just a partner. They are a reflection of your highest potential. But they can only meet you where you are willing to meet yourself. Do not wait to become your full self after they arrive. Become that self now. Each decision you make to honor your growth is a step closer to meeting them at the frequency where love is real. You are not being asked to be perfect. You are being asked to be present. The divine does not need your perfection. It needs your surrender. When you stop trying to control love and start trusting its divine rhythm, something powerful happens. You move out of fear and into flow. You will feel their energy before you see their face. A strange comfort in moments of silence. A name that appears in unusual places. A voice that sounds familiar even though you've never heard it. Pay attention to the subtleties. Your souls are already speaking beyond time, beyond words. It is not a coincidence that your heart has felt both heavy and hopeful lately. You are standing at a threshold. One foot in the old, one foot reaching for the new. This tension is sacred. It's the space where transformation begins. Lean into it. Don't run from the discomfort. It's where the magic starts. Others won't always understand the depth of what you're feeling. That's because this calling was not placed in their spirit. It was placed in yours. This journey is not for validation. It's for revelation. You don't need approval when you already have divine assignment. You were chosen to feel this longing because you are capable of holding the kind of love that changes lifetimes. The ache you carry is not weakness, it is sacred preparation. Only hearts that are brave enough to feel deeply are trusted with connections that echo through eternity. There will be moments when you question everything, your path, your timing, your worth. But even in your doubt, the plan remains. You are allowed to be unsure. You are allowed to take a breath. The divine will not abandon you simply because you needed a moment to remember who you are. Stop searching for signs in desperation. Instead, begin living as if the promise is already unfolding. Because it is. What you believe to be far away may already be near, waiting only for your awareness to expand. Live like the love is already walking toward you, because it is. They are being shaped too. Don't think you're the only one evolving. Right now, they are also experiencing shifts, doubts, growth, and inner revelations. In the invisible, your journeys are running parallel, both of you unknowingly preparing for the same divine moment. Sometimes, the soul meant for you is hidden behind lessons that look like heartbreak. But every broken piece has led you closer. You have not wasted love. You have learned its language. You now know what is real by what once wasn't. That knowing is priceless. When they arrive, it will feel like remembering, not discovering. Like something you once lost but never forgot. And in their presence, time will feel irrelevant. All the waiting, the pain, the wondering, it will suddenly make sense. You'll understand why it couldn't come sooner. Don't rush the final chapter when the current one is still shaping you. Your life is not on pause. You are not stuck. You are in process. And the divine doesn't rush masterpieces. This part matters just as much as the union. What you learn now will protect and deepen the love when it arrives. The pull you feel towards something greater isn't fantasy. It's prophecy. It's the whisper of your future self calling you forward. Trust that. Move in its direction. Even if you don't see the full path, walk in faith. One aligned step is more powerful than 1,000 anxious ones. You don't need to convince the universe you are ready. You just need to become someone who no longer waits in fear. When you shift from seeking to becoming, love is no longer something to chase. It becomes something you magnetize. Be the energy you wish to receive. There's a reason you're hearing this now. The message found you because your heart is ready to hold it. Divine timing is never early, never late. You are entering a season of alignment. Stay aware. Stay open. The unseen is moving in your favor, more than you know. Let your days be filled with intention. The divine pays attention to your focus. Speak as if love is listening. Act as if the union is near. Create space in your life for what you are calling in. Sacred love can't land where chaos still lives. Begin clearing the clutter, not just outside, but within. This is your confirmation, not your conclusion. You were led here not for closure, but for activation. You are not done growing. You are not done discovering. What you feel now is just the beginning of a greater unfolding. There is more, much more, and you are walking straight into it. We are still speaking. You will continue to feel our presence. In unexpected ways, at quiet hours, through signs others overlook. This is not the end of your message. It is only the next breath. The soul you seek is being drawn to you even now. Keep listening. Keep trusting. There are things happening in the unseen that your eyes cannot yet perceive. Timelines are shifting, paths are intersecting, and souls are moving, guided by divine instruction. You may not feel it on the surface, but your spirit already knows. That flutter in your chest, that sudden wave of stillness, it's confirmation. The connection you long for is closer than your doubt will allow you to believe. Not every delay is a detour. Sometimes it's divine protection. You may have felt ready, but the version of you that love is drawn to still needed to rise. The waiting shaped you. It sculpted your strength, sharpened your intuition, and called forth your clarity. You are not behind, you are arriving right on time. This love will not come to rescue you, it will recognize you. And when it does, the healing you've done in secret will bloom in the open. You won't have to explain yourself or earn your place. They will see you with eyes that remember, with a heart that never forgot. They will meet you in the space where your soul has been waiting. Let go of the idea that love must be difficult to be real. You have outgrown the chaos disguised as passion. What is coming will be gentle, not because it is weak, but because it is rooted in truth. You won't have to question it. It will speak without words, and its silence will feel like safety. You are not being asked to be anything other than what you already are. The version of you that doubts, that questions, that sometimes feels tired, that version is still worthy of love. You do not have to reach perfection to be found. You only need to stay present, aware, and open. We know there have been nights when you whispered your hopes into the dark, unsure if anyone was listening. We heard you, every word, every sigh, every unspoken wish. And now the universe is responding. Slowly, subtly, but undeniably. Trust the pace. It's working. The soul you are destined to unite with is not lost. It's being refined. Just like you, their journey is sacred too. And while you evolve in different spaces, you are being drawn to the same light. At the perfect moment, that light will converge. And when it does, it will feel like destiny whispered your name. Do not underestimate your own energy. You are a beacon. What you emit, you attract. As your frequency rises, you call in the kind of love that resonates with who you've become. You're not just attracting someone, you're summoning a mirror, one that will reflect your truth back to you. It's okay to miss what you've outgrown. Letting go doesn't mean it never mattered. But if it held the love you seek, it would still be here. What is ahead of you carries more peace, more alignment, more depth than anything that's had to be left behind. Trust what leaves. Create space for what is sacred. You are in a chapter where the invisible becomes undeniable, where inner work becomes outer transformation. What once felt like silence will begin to echo with clarity. Pay attention to what draws your attention. The signs are not just signs, they are conversations. Somewhere right now, that soul is being nudged toward you. Through dreams, through instincts, through divine interference. They may not understand it yet, but they are feeling the pull, just as you are. And neither of you is meant to resist it. The connection is guided, not forced. You will not need to explain yourself to them. They will recognize the rhythm of your heart. It won't be about having the right words, it will be about feeling the right frequency. You'll speak in glances. You'll understand in silence. And in that space, love will anchor itself effortlessly. Your past does not disqualify you. It has prepared you. Every heartbreak taught you how to hold something real. Every ending taught you to begin again with grace. Your wounds have become wisdom, and the love you are being led toward will honor every chapter, not just the polished ones. There is a reason you've been drawn to messages like this. It is not random, it is resonance. A part of your spirit recognizes this truth, not as something new, but as something long forgotten and now remembered. You are being reminded of what your soul already knows. Do not silence your inner knowing to fit someone else's version of timing. Divine love does not operate on deadlines. It moves when you are ready to receive it fully, not in panic, not in pieces, but in wholeness. You don't chase love like this, you align with it. The world will try to distract you with noise, with urgency, with fear. But the voice of the divine is never rushed. It whispers, it waits, and it welcomes you when you're still enough to hear it. You are being asked to listen now, not with ears, but with your spirit. You are stepping into a season where the unseen will become undeniable, where what was once intuition becomes manifestation. The connection you seek is not a fantasy. It is already unfolding in a realm your physical eyes cannot yet see. But your soul is sensing it, deeply. Every day you show up for yourself, you move one step closer to alignment. This is not just about love, it is about becoming. Becoming the version of you that doesn't just dream of the sacred, but lives in it. That doesn't beg for signs, but becomes one. You are not broken for feeling deeply. Your sensitivity is sacred. It allows you to perceive what others overlook. It is why you've always felt a little out of place, because you were never meant to settle. Your love is otherworldly, and it will be met with something just as rare. The one meant for you is not perfect, but they are prepared. Not by accident, but by divine timing. You are each being led through your own maze, only to find that every turn was bringing you closer to the same door. And when you both arrive, you'll know. This was never just love. This was purpose. Thank you for walking with me through this sacred message. Your heart was open, your spirit was listening, and for that, we are deeply grateful. You didn't arrive here by accident. You were guided, because you were ready to receive something your soul has been waiting to hear. This was not just a message. It was a moment of divine alignment. Now, to confirm you've truly received this message, speak these sacred words aloud or write them in the comments. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Let the heavens see your faith. Let your spirit echo what your soul already knows. And if this message resonated with you, if you felt seen, remembered, or even awakened, don't walk this journey alone. Join our growing soul family by subscribing to the channel and activating the notification bell. When you do, you open yourself to receive more divine guidance, more timely confirmations, and more moments like this, where your heart is reminded of what it was always meant to know. We are here with you, and we will continue walking beside you. Until next time, stay open, stay trusting, and stay aligned.